Okay, guys, we're going to get a reading in and see what comes out for the collective. I am wore out. I lit my candle over here, and when I lit my candle, I dropped the lighter, which my dog's in here running around right now playing with their toys. My little Aussie. But, well, there she is. But when I dropped the lighter, I was thinking, okay, it's fine. I'll just leave it there. She won't mess with it. But then she started walking up to it like it's one of her toys. And I had to like jump up real quick and be like, no, 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 no. That one's not a toy. You don't play with that one. That's what the energy automatically, like spirit's literally telling somebody, no, no, no. Someone is coming into your life, or someone has come into your life. They are tired. They have been through some shit. And I don't know if they have been in your life before. I don't know if they are coming into your life. I don't know if they are from the past and they are tired of the shit or whatever it is. But Spirit is warning somebody, do not play with this person's feelings. Do not hurt this person. Don't play games with them. Like, tell them the truth. Be honest. You know. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, we had the card that meant, you know, you time out. Yeah, see, look. Tired. This person is tired. I know that feeling. I'm so exhausted right now. I'm so exhausted. All right, Spirit, what do we got for the collective? Page of Wands, the Six of Swords. A message is going to come in about someone's going to hear something about about someone wanting to move on to calmer waters or to overcome the hardships. I don't know if this is the same person or not. Keep being drawn to the hair. The fact that it's straight and the fact that it's curly, I don't know. You take it as it resonates. Tell me why we have the Page of Wands here, Spirit. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is, the message is coming in from Spirit themselves, right? With the Four Swords, Shadow Divination. I think he's only on TikTok now, but I really like the way that he would read, and he said, if it's going sideways, that's what's going on currently. So this is what someone's, and it was kind of diagonal, whatever. So this, to me, says someone is not fully rested. They're not fully up to something. Like, you need to give them some time. Like, give them time. Don't play with them. Don't try to mess with their heart. They need some time to recover. Okay, so someone here has got some good news from someone, and they want to rush in suddenly. Or this could be someone coming towards you, but I feel like this is, whoever's watching this, this is someone who has good news or has received a message. And for some of you guys, this is literally talking about someone has received a message about money and they want to hurry up and take money or another job, and they want to hurry up and take the job or something because they're really, really determined. For some others, someone may have seen that you got a message and feel like you might go towards someone else, and so they want to try to rush in and challenge or be territorial or stand, you know, like defend themselves. Say if, you know, if you were with somebody and they are the reason why your relationship ended and you guys have been separated for a really long time. This is kind of like, I'm giving me like the energy of, it doesn't even have to be a long time. You could just be separated. The energy of someone seeing that they thought that the person that they were going to leave or the person that they hurt wouldn't be able to do better than them or wouldn't find happiness outside of them, and they're seeing a message or something coming in. And this is a message of the Ten of Pentacles. This is like wish fulfillment. This is somebody who could be coming towards you or towards, they could see someone is coming towards you that has money. So like if you had married into this family or whatever, you wouldn't have to worry about hardly anything. But let me see here. This could also be, oh shit. If you're watching this, remember what I said about, I was drawn to the two hairs, one straight, one curly, which represents to me, you know, someone who had possibilities, like, of other people, right? And I think that someone in the past had the ability to be with somebody, but I don't know if there was like a negative viewpoint or there was misunderstanding or something. There was something that, collective, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it was you. There was something that came towards you, which would have been the wish fulfillment, but I think you made the wrong choice. And went towards someone else, a Queen of Wands. Sorry if you can hear that. That's the garage door opening. I think my son's home. Okay, collective. So you thought that if you went towards this person, maybe you have regret. Maybe your person came towards you and you have regret because you chose someone over them, or you treated them like they were just a Queen of Wands and someone that they could be easily replaced. Maybe that's the reason why God's saying you don't play with this one. Like, I don't know if this, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is someone from your past and they are coming back in and the Spirit is saying, listen to me. This is the last time I'm going to tell you, listen to me. This is not the one that you play with. You've played with them many times before and they are tired. They will not do it again. Okay, so this person, I don't know if you are in the public eye, if they are in the public eye, if you're both in the public eye, I don't know. But don't know why I just heard the word scraping something. I'm not spirit. I don't know where that's supposed to mean. Scraping something off the top, or skimming something off the top. I don't know. You take it as it resonates. Maybe this person, maybe the person that you chose over your true person was skimming off the top. I don't know. We got 6, 8, 7. So it's like someone went from 6 all the way up to 8, and then they had to go back to 7 because they thought someone was happy and doing their thing, and they thought if they just skipped all the way to 8, or if they chose number 8, that they would be happy, and they ended up having to put in so much work, and it was horrible. They could feel like they got burned a lot, or you could, collective, I'm sorry, you could have felt like you got burned a lot because of this choice that you had, because somebody like portrayed an illusion, like they portrayed something that they weren't. We have the Ace of Cups, so like there is a love coming in, like literally like a new beginning. But it, like, what did I say? It's the soulmate. But this person will not come in until your 9 of Cups, okay? Dina. They won't come in until you have learned to love yourself the right way. This is going to take strength, because I'm going to tell you right now, like, if you are going to, okay, what did I just say? Strength, the hardship, and then the 2 of Cups. Literally, this is like the happiness after. This is like the phoenix, kind of like how you imagine the phoenix. You know, you don't get to rise unless you've been completely burned. You don't get the prize unless you put the work in. It's like something that is going to come to you, but only when you love yourself, when you value yourself enough, when you learn to put up the boundaries, because the King of Cups here, the King of Cups is really good, you know, but he also has the ability to be taken advantage of or to be swayed. Okay, look at this. Because he is the king. Athena, stop. Sit down. Settle down. Settle down. Someone, the King of Cups, they have all this love to give, right? But sometimes they get confused of which way that they should go, because they have all this love to give. And I think maybe this King of Cups could be you, collective, with the Eight of Cups. All right, this is my take on the Eight of Cups. Where's that card? Oh, it's over here. Okay. In every deck, it goes up to 10, right? You have 10. If you are at an energy of the Eight of Cups, where you're just like, I'm packing up, I'm done. You're leaving, okay? So you're leaving in the original tarot deck, it's, you see someone with their back turned because they're walking away from the Eight of Cups. The 8 cups that they had. What are they walking towards? If you're walking away from 8, you're walking towards 2. You are literally walking towards your 2 of Cups, your true person. This is like someone had to go through one last test or something. This King of Cups had to go through one last test to see what decision he would make. This is like someone told, actually collective, I think it's you. I think the collective told you, what do you want? What do you want? And they tested you, and you may have walked away at one point from your person, and right now Spirit is saying it's not time to go towards someone else, even though you know that you have to be strong to get through this heartbreak, because this is your 2 of Cups is here. It is there, it is available. Spirit is saying, do not rush this, okay? Because you have to go through a time of healing. Spirit really, really needs you to do some healing work upon yourself and get yourself to where you believe that you deserve this cup, okay? This person from the past, or this person who brings nostalgia, someone who I don't know if maybe you're wanting to reconcile, or if they are wanting to reconcile. You know that this 2 of Cups is there, but yeah, here's the Tower. What did I say? You are gonna have to go through something first, and you've got to. The strength only falls if you have went through some hardships. Now, okay, guys, the Tower may fall in your mentality because of the regret that you feel over something, and there's a possibility that you may know that this person may be in Queen of Swords energy, as in they may reconcile, but you know, a lot of readers will read it as they're going to reconcile, everything's going to get back together. But to reconcile means just to make peace with, right? I don't know if you think this person may be loving, caring, and nurturing, you know, and being kind, but they're in the energy of the Queen of Swords. So if you are not healed when you come in, this person will be the one that cuts you off I just heard Stone Cold Steve Austin. What the heck? They're going to cut you off stone cold, because this person, Spirit has said from the beginning, don't play with that one. This person is not to be played with anymore. They may have still cared, but Spirit's saying this is the last time. And can you lose your true person? Yes. Yes, you can. Why? Because even Moses, who was promised that if he went through the wilderness, that he would reach the promised land as long as he did what he was told, as he listened to what Spirit said. And right before he could have entered into the promised land, he did something that he was not supposed to do. Okay, you remember how Moses killed that man out of anger. The Egyptian, he killed that man out of anger. Well, in the wilderness, he got so angry, he struck a rock, and it proved that, you know, he wasn't doing what God told him. So Spirit has told you something, right? Spirit has told you something. Just like Moses. If you're walking with and you're listening to Spirit, Spirit has told you not to do something or to do something. From the instructions I have here is don't play with the person that you're meant to be with, and make sure that you heal before you go towards this person. Okay? If it's your person, then more than likely you're going to be fine. Don't try to rush in. If it's your true person, they're going to hold space for you. You know, I mean, as long as they know that you're there, I guess. I don't know. Either that or this person is also going through healing. Maybe that's the reason why Spirit doesn't want you to play with them, because they're tired too. Anyways, because you know that this person, someone here may be afraid. Like a big tower moment that comes because you may have hurt this person in the past, or they may have hurt you in the past. Whoever it is that is afraid that the other person is going to block them off. Spirit's told you that this was your 10 of Cups. Not only was this your 10 of Cups, they also told you that this was your 10 of Pentacles. This was a 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles relationships, and somebody chose the wrong person. Somebody left. Somebody, wait, where is it? I just had it. Somebody walked away from their counterpart to go towards somebody else. I don't know if it was the other person had more money, or they found them to be more beautiful, or in whatever way. I believe, even though you see this person as the Queen of Swords, they're also in the energy of the Six of Pentacles, which is being open to equal give and take. You know, like they're going, in other words, they're going to mirror you. This could, it doesn't have to be, but it could be a twin flame. And on the bottom of the deck, or the top of the deck here, we have the Fool card. But you have to be careful. Remember, Spirit said, do not play with this person. They do not want you to come in the energy of the Page of Cups. Someone still is wanting to do that. On the side note, Spirit is saying, if someone is wanting to try to rush in right now to try to fix something because they know that there's a 10 of Cups that could be coming your way, be very leery of that person. Be very, very leery of that person. I saw the 7 of Swords there, you know, which is someone who may try to end something because of, you know, being an opportunist. Okay, so there is a death that has to end. That has to end a situation. It has to be transformed. I don't know if that situation, that transformation is, you have to not only, you know, reconcile with that person, you also have to put an ending to the anger, the regret, the whatever you have. If you go towards a past person, you both must be able to let go of the past to heal. Now, healing is not easy. Healing is hard. Healing will have your butt like crying for like no reason during the middle of the day. Healing is not fun, okay? However, healing is necessary. Healing is necessary because if you return to this person hurt, if you return to this person, like, and I don't mean as return to them as in saying hi to them. I mean as in if you return to this person and you are trying to put something back together again, if you are not healed, they are not healed. Hurt people, okay? And this is the biggest thing that I found with the twin flame union. Okay. A lot of people don't believe in twin flames. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter whether they believe in it or not. Divine masculines usually will not believe it until they come in actual contact, physical contact with their divine feminine, which is the way it has been explained to me anyways. That most divine masculines usually reject their twin flames or whatever until they are actually in contact with them, and they then feel the difference in between, you know, a soulmate and a twin flame, because the twin flame is you, and it will be like a soul merge coming together. The divine feminine, the true divine feminine, not if the male is in the feminine form or, you know, vice versa, whatever. The divine feminine will always know who the divine masculine is. And it doesn't matter who comes in their life after, whatever. They're true masculine. Now, I will tell you this. Some divine feminines will have a catalyst before they meet their twin flame. It would be a false twin. Somebody who is coming in to prepare them for their true twin. I've noticed that the divine masculines have their true twin, and then they get a karmic. And that karmic is there to test them to make sure that they are ready, because the divine feminine has already... someone is not wanting to talk, or they're having a hard time talking. The divine feminine has already had a hard life. And Spirit wants to make sure he's going to test to make sure that the divine masculine is tried and true before he brings this union together. Now, you're going to separate if you come together and neither one of you are healed, or if one of you has not healed yet. Why? Because when I've noticed that when you come together, it is like coming back to self, right? It's not the twin flame union. And I'm gonna tell you, I am guilty of this too, right? Like, I saw the twin flame union as something as, okay, well, this is my true person, my true love, the one that I'm supposed to be with at the beginning. And then they left. And it hurt really bad. It hurt really, really bad. I mean, like, I had no idea what the dark night of the soul was, but I can tell you, I have always been a happy, optimistic, look at the things, you know, happy and good, and take the road less traveled by, because it's going to be fun. You know, it's just, I was always that happy, optimistic person. And when my twin left, I didn't even want to wake up in the morning. It literally felt like half of my soul had been ripped away. And I've always told this story on my channel. Before I met my twin, I had always felt like no matter where I went, that I was missing something. that I would go into big crowds, because I don't like big crowds. I don't like being around a whole lot of people. But I would always feel like I was looking for something or someone, like I was waiting. And I could never explain it, but it was like I could be surrounded by a million people, but feel like I was completely alone because I was looking or waiting for something. That ended when I met my twin flame. When I talked to my twin flame for the first time, that ended. That, like, whatever that was within me healed. And it has been healed since, no matter what has happened. So that was a part of me that healed, because it was like I understood what I was looking for before I even knew what I was looking for. But when my twin flame left, it literally felt like half of my soul had been ripped out. Like, I was married when I was 19, and I got divorced after 11 years. And I can tell you, I had only talked to my twin for a few weeks. Maybe, was it weeks? Maybe months? I don't know. Okay, I don't even know at this point. Like, it wasn't very long. We talked for a little while, and just within that brief encounter with my twin flame the first time, it felt like it ripped my soul out. I was not able to be positive. I was not able to be happy. All I did was cry all the time. I was angry at everything. I was like, what the hell is this? This is not me. But I didn't want to wake up in the morning, and I had went to a point where I was like, I don't even care if I don't wake up ever again. You know? And then I started going through some hard stuff. Well, it was because I was looking at it through the lens of your twin flame comes to you because it's supposed to be your automatic true love. And that is not the purpose of your twin flame coming into your life. I had done my healing, done some healing, and was healing, and was finally standing in my true feminine form. Like unhindered, wasn't in my toxic feminine. I was in my pure feminine when my masculine came around. I've noticed every time I do healing, he'll pop up, whether it's, on my phone or we separated and we didn't talk for like 2 years. We talked again after that, and it was like, nothing had happened. But I had went through some shit within the time of the separation. Well, we talked, and he left again. Now, this is, from what I understand, this is normal, okay? It's just really hard if you put the love and the longing and the expectation that your twin flame is there to be your true person that is going to come in and love you forever. When you pull back and you look at it from the logical standpoint of it, which is your twin flame is you. It is the other part of you. Your twin flame will return when you come back to the part of you, or when you have healed the part of you. I don't know if it's, from what I understand, it's like a beacon goes off, and it's like spirit beacons the person to come back. And it's not saying that they're going to return and you're going to get married and live happily ever after, because that is sometimes not the story of twin flames. A lot of times it's not. And that's okay. Like, sometimes it is, and that's amazing if you are meant to be with your true twin flame. But what it is, it's a call for you. It's a call for you to come back to self, or you have been coming back to self, realizing that it's not about the world around you. It's not about the people that do the things to you. Like, can you be angry and mad, whatever? I mean, obviously, in Moses's case, no. But you can be irritated and hurt that it's not coming together, but it's trying to signify to you that you are becoming more of you. It's like you could have went through a period of time when you forgot who you were. When you didn't, if you didn't heal a part of you, you're living in a fake truth because you are not living in your truth. You are living in survival mode, which has all of these trauma, learned trauma mechanisms to try to live this life and avoid the hurt and avoid the pain. And that's not you. You have to unlearn your trauma responses to find out who you actually are. And how you do that is by going through healing and doing your healing work. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of times you could be like, you can try to trick spirit and be like, yeah, I'm doing my healing work. Look, I'm reading this book. I'm learning all of this stuff. And that is not what true healing is. True healing is hard. If you're not laying somewhere crying or like looking at your life like, what the hell have I even been doing here? Like, this has all been an illusion. It's all been a lie. This is all BS. Then you are not healing. You are still stuck in the matrix. You're still stuck in the matrix. I don't know why the heck I'm going off on this. Anyways, the Three of Cups. Reunion or a third party. One of the two. Like, maybe there could be a reunion, but someone has a third party. Maybe someone is married, so maybe somebody is dating someone. Someone could be with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not always bad, okay? The Knight of Wands is just someone who is beautiful, someone who is adventurous. They like to do what it is that they like to do, right? But that also means that if they change their mind and you aren't what they like to do anymore, that they will change route and go towards someone else. I keep seeing this. This is the card for shedding. Maybe someone needs to shed a Queen of Wands, let go. And for others, this is a time for, with the Three of Cups, you know, where it's talking about reunion, it's time to set higher goals, to move past where you currently were. You know, just like there's multiple sayings and people feel differently about the snake energy, right? Some believe that the snake energy is positive because you are shedding the old and coming into the energy of something new. You are transforming. And others believe that the snake energy is bad because when a snake sheds their skin, it's only because they are about to become a bigger snake. So there's like two sides to this. Maybe that's the energy of the two people. Maybe one person is that, I just heard yes. I heard that's it. Okay. If you are dealing with two people, or if your person is dealing with two people, do not worry. Don't stress. Spirit saying the snake is going to come in two forms. Oh, even Moses Remember how, like, he went to God and he said, I gotta go up against these wizards. And God's like, I got an idea. I got an idea. I want you to take your staff and hit it, and I will turn it into snakes. Well, God helped Moses do that, but so did the wizards. They also were able to conjure up snakes, but then Moses' snake went and ate their snakes. But either way, this is Spirit saying, I just heard, be still. Be still, because God's going to show you. There's going to be two people that have the snake, you know. Two people are going to show you the snake energy. One person is going to show you the snake energy that they shed their old skin to transform and to become something better. And the other is literally shedding the old skin to make sure that they can become a bigger snake, right? So maybe that's what skimming off the top is. Maybe this person wanted to use you, or to abuse you, or something like that. But you're gonna see it. Spirit said, if you will have patience, you will see it. Spirit saying, don't try to run in and play with somebody, because you don't want to play with the wrong one. Spirit said, not that one. Don't play with that one. Some of you may know who the one you're not supposed to play with is, and some of you don't. So I'm just going to say this. Don't play with either. If you're dealing with more than one person, don't play with either one of them. Whoever you're with now, just have patience. You're going to see this person's true sides. Okay? I just heard it's different from both different people. For some of you, it's the person that you have now that is the snake, and for others of you, it's the past person. Or the person you were most recently with, and other was the person before them. So this is, everybody's story is going to be different. So Spirit's saying, hold on, have patience, be still, and he will show you. Whoever this person's going to be like all talk. And the other person, bad timing. Someone's been burned. Okay, remember what I said. Remember what I said, okay? About watching your anger. Be careful not to get mad at someone. Do not get mad at the person who you had a brief affair with. Maybe this was like this was something that never got off the ground. It never got fully started. Maybe like you met them but you didn't start the connection, or you never got into the relationship that you planned, or something just happened and tore you apart. Okay, Spirit is saying, watch how you treat the person, because Spirit's saying it's a very complicated. It says down here, lots of twists and turns, naughty situation, precarious. Okay, so Spirit's saying this is a complicated situation, and if you don't know, if you don't fully stand in your power, this may be the last time, the last chance. This is not supposed to be in here. your past. And for some of you guys, you never put to rest your past. Okay. I just heard Mercury retrograde. If you, August the 4th, which is coming up in a few weeks, August the 4th, there is a Mercury retrograde. Okay. Mercury retrograde draws in people of the past. The ones that, I feel like I had to burp. The ones that you never completed the karmic contract with, or it wasn't closed out the right way. Unless you want to keep repeating them, this ex or this past person that is not meant to be with you. Not one who is, but the one who you're not meant to be with, and you know you're not. If you don't talk to them and end it out the way that it's supposed to without playing with this person, it's gonna keep you're just gonna keep having the situation come back around, right? Okay, with this deck. Okay, 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Seven of Wands, or 7 of Swords. Oh, Jesus. 3 of Swords. The Emperor reverse. The Chariot reverse. The Star, what the heck? The Strength reverse. All right. Two of Wands. All right. There's a lot of major arcanas. There is, okay, the major arcanas are going to happen whether you like them coming or not. Those are, nothing in life is certain except for death, taxes, and major arcanas, because those are from God. Like, we have the ability to change any of the baby arcanas, you know, and all the like pages and stuff like that. We don't get the opportunity to change the major arcanas, because that's God saying, listen, Linda, I have been telling you not to go that way, and I have told you a million times, and you are not listening. Now you're at the point where you're going to fall off the ledge and actually get hurt. It's not going to be something where you're jumping in and getting caught because someone is willingly down there to catch you. Literally, someone just told you to jump off the bridge and that they would catch you, and they just thought it would be funny when you fall and get hurt, you know? So this is kind of like someone who pretended to be something that they weren't. Maybe somebody looked at the superficial instead of who the person was on a deep energetic or soul level, because we all have healing to do, but sometimes we have karmics come in so that they get us to that point of healing. So there's been fighting. Someone may have been looking off to the distance of, you know, Jesus, looking to the distance of, you know, can I find better? You know, is there anything that I can do? And that puts this person into a deceptive energy. It puts them into the energy of lying, cheating, deceiving, stealing. Maybe this person was caught texting or talking to someone else that they shouldn't have been while they were with somebody, and it caused, with the 3 of Swords, the ultimate heartbreak. So what happens here is that this person or your person, whatever, tried to control the situation. Now, if somebody gets burned and hurt, yes, a female is going to go straight into her masculine energy. She's going to try to control a situation if this is a female. But if nothing changed, someone's going to start realizing, you know, that maybe this isn't my wish fulfillment. And I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be strong enough. I don't want to be strong anymore. I want to just know where it is that I'm going. I want to get into the energy of finding something that will be good for me. With the Four of Swords that was under the deck, someone needs to heal. Someone needs to heal. What is flipped up? Ace of Pentacles. Why are these all flipped around? Oh, no, they weren't. Okay, now I was going to say about this deck. A lot of my decks burned, okay? Or singed anyways. A lot of them singed. My room actually was the one that did not get burned. It got tore down to make sure that everything else was good. My son had ran to me because, you know, like, you're never accepted in your hometown for what you do, right? So my son ran to me and he was like, Mom, I was gonna say this was all your fault for your hoodoo voodoo, you know, because I read tarot. He said, but then I looked and literally our whole house is gone except for your room. Now, I predicted a fire like a month before, but I didn't expect it yet. I thought I still had time, okay? That was my fault. That was, I am always a person who is overly prepared for anything that happens. Like, I started warning you guys last year in the heat of summer about a big blizzard that was coming, like months and months before. But when I had predicted a fire, I didn't get myself or my family ready. It was like I wasn't able to tap in to know that I needed to do it right then. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I also don't believe in time. I believe that time is man-made and that, you know, we tell these stories and people find them when they're meant to find them. Well, I just predicted. Anyways, so I was going through my storage and I found this deck. This deck was actually gave to me when I was a teenager, like really, really young, like maybe like 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there. Someone gave it to me and I played and I predicted death, like that someone was gonna die, and someone in my family died right after, and I threw them down, I hid them, like I put them away and put them in storage because I was like, this is evil, this is, you know, all this. I didn't know. I didn't know. This was me coming back to that old self in my mind, because I was opening boxes and I was like, this is the first deck that I was ever given. It's the first deck that scared the living junk out of me. Because I mean, like, look, like, of course, you know, if you're a kid, it is a little scary. But maybe somebody is coming back to something of the past. Something had to burn so that something new can come to fruition. And for some of you, this is a relationship one relationship has to end so that another one can begin, or someone has, they have to, their new has to burn, whatever it is, I don't know, but then they will realize why the past or the old was so important. It's like they learned the lesson that they didn't see, because in the past there was no justice. There was no equal balance. There was no equal give and take. It was not equally yoked. Something was not where someone was not where they needed to be. Judgment. And Hierophant. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here, in the past it was a misunderstanding of intentions, and the slate has been wiped clean, kind of like how, you know, when Jesus forgives you, he doesn't forgive you of just that one sin that you were doing right then. He literally takes all of your sins, past, present, future, and he throws them out as far as the east is to the west, to never be remembered. He already knows what you're going to do before you do it, because time does not exist. He can see your beginning and your end. We are in a 3D world. We don't see like God sees, but God sees what we don't see. So he's already looked to your future. He's already seen the choices you're going to make, and he's already forgiven you of them. Does that mean go make a million more mistakes? No, that doesn't. That does not mean that. Because once you ask for repentance, you have to live like you are meaning it. Because an I'm sorry without change is actually just manipulation, and you don't want to play that game with God. Anyways, okay, so in the future with this person, in the current energy, you have a feeling of unity. Okay, so if one of these people is your twin flame, then yes, more than likely you are going to feel a little bit more unified if that person is there. They can just be in your energy, and it's not that they're there for a sexual reason. It's more of a beacon of spirit saying either you have to learn a little bit more about you, or you're going to learn a little bit more about you, or you are about to go through an awakening, like a spiritual rebirth, and level up. And usually that takes your twin coming back in so that you guys can do it together if you guys are both ready, whatever. It's just like, you know, seeing your twin is the equivalent of you have came back to you, you know, maybe getting to that part where you love you again. Remember how you have to heal and you have to love you again. Well, how you get your twin to, the only way that your twin can ever love you is if you love yourself, because your twin is you. If you don't love yourself, your twin will not feel like you love them. If you hate yourself and your twin comes in, your twin, it doesn't matter whether you feel like you love your twin flame will feel like you hate them, because they are you, you know. And so in the past there was misunderstandings, you know, maybe someone didn't know, you know, and this is just a big thing that we have just been learning over the past, I have no idea. But I'm hearing it's new to a lot of people, and they don't understand it, and they don't 100% accept it because they haven't been taught it before, and everyone is just learning how it actually works. However, Spirit is saying with this Hierophant here, there is somebody who's going to come in who is going to either have taught you something. That's what twin flames are for. That's what karmics are for. That's what soulmates are for. Everyone in your life is there to teach you something, but this is someone different. This is someone who knows, who has been tested and tried and rang true on whatever it is that they were supposed to do. This could have been someone you had a misunderstanding of intentions with in the past. Whether they misunderstood you, you misunderstood them. If it's a twin, you probably both misunderstood each other. Lovers. Look at this. These cards have past, present, and future. The Lovers is usually a choice or a person, you know, that you love. Past. A heart, a broken heart, and forgotten loss, right? What did I say? In the past, there was a broken heart from somebody. The present, some guidance from Spirit. It literally fell right on the guidance from Spirit. And the future, a fulfilling romance will be yours. As long as you don't choose wrong, as long as you don't rush into something and make the wrong decision again. Why did I say again? Oh, because you've already been with this person. You know who this person is. Temperance. Reverse. This is somebody who is not balanced. They are not ready. Well, I flipped it over thinking that it was all upright, but Page of Swords and Justice in reverse. Someone could have been really immature, and they have not healed their past childhood wounds. Past childhood wounds will have you believing that you should take the stance of you're not going to deal with drama. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you believe you're in a relationship and you're trying to find a true person, if you say the words to them, I will not deal with any drama or any chaos, that is a trauma response. It's a trauma response for emotional maturity that has not reached its emotional maturity level. When you say, I don't want any drama, I don't want any chaos, what you are actually saying is that I do not have the emotional capacity to deal with problems that come up with you or around you. So what's going to happen is if you have problems, this is what you're telling your partner. If you have problems, I'm not going to be there. I'm actually going to leave you the second that problems come up because I don't want that drama in my life. I'm going to leave. That is not what emotionally mature individuals do. Emotionally mature individuals know that life is full of drama. Life has its ups and downs. You're going to have drama at times. You're going to have peace at times. They know it comes with the territory and they are prepared for it. Why? Because they are emotionally mature. I would think it was yesterday. No, it was the reading I did a while back, and it was probably the latest one that I posted. But it talked about the small dog barks because it's afraid that the other big dogs might hurt it, you know. But the big dog does not have to bark because it knows its power, it knows its strength. A big dog, an emotionally mature dog, will say, yeah, the drama and the chaos and all of the BS that's going to come in this, they say it's okay if the drama and the chaos and the emotional stuff that comes in, it's fine. I can handle it. I am good. I can deal with it. That's what the Emperor's mentality is I'm going to, it doesn't matter what comes, we can overcome it. It doesn't matter what chaos, what drama, what kind of BS it is that is put before us. Yes, it's okay. I'm not gonna run away the second that there's chaos or there's drama, or the second that something becomes scary or intimidating. Okay? Okay. Someone in the past may have been trying to get out of a relationship. I think this could be the person that you need to let go of. You'll figure out who it is, believe. Just give it time. You'll figure out who this is. This person was planning on escaping from your relationship, but they wanted to do it to where they wouldn't lose money, they wouldn't lose face, they wouldn't be the one who took the loss. Kind of like, you know, you go to put money in your bank account and you swipe off $100. You swipe off $10, and you know, however big your bank account is. You just like don't put that much in and you slide it down in your pocket for a rainy day. Well, if your partner doesn't know you're going to go through a divorce, and you've been secretly hiding money that could be the skimming off the top, or you've been asking someone, someone could have been asking you for money because they know that they're going to end up ending it with you. This Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could have been the one who was trying to get as much money from you as possible because they had false intentions with you. Presently, it's gonna bring like big unexpected changes. Page of Pentacles. Responsibility is not fully realized. In the past, you didn't know what it is that you needed to know. There was someone who came into your energy who, this person or you, well, I mean, if it's your twin, it's going to be you as well, too. You're both going to mirror each other. I'm assuming that you both got told that you were old souls, like that you were wiser beyond your years. Spirit is saying, look for opportunities to develop with this person. Don't go chasing it, like running after it full force. Like, wait and watch until it's time. Like, Spirit will let you know when it's time, okay? It's not time. I keep hearing, it's not time. Why? Because there's been wrongs that have been done to you or done to your person. And someone has wanted to keep these things hidden, and I believe that Spirit is bringing them out. Because the things that were done in the past are currently affecting your life as it is now. Spirit is going to be telling somebody, you're not going to get what you actually expect to get. Unless your compassion is where it needs to be. Spirit's saying somebody needs to make sure that their compassion is in order and 100% on point. Someone is going to come forward with suppressed emotions and feelings. And I think that's when you need to have this compassion. Jesus. The person who's going to come back, either you put them in a third party or they put you in a third party. And when you put the 3 and the 1, that makes the 4 of Cups. That means somebody here may not even want to look at it, because somebody could see somebody as the Page of Wands. But Spirit's saying, if you do this, your stubbornness is literally going to isolate you. Spirit's saying you can talk to this person and maintain your independence. It doesn't matter. Do whatever it is that you want to do. But they want you to have compassion above anything else. They want you to get back to that mindset of the past. They want you to heal the past and get back to that mindset of the childlike perception that you had. Once you can get back in between that and where you are now, it's going to actually help balance you, not with you and your person, but you in general. Balance your head and your heart. And it's going to help you. Something here is going to help somebody mature when they didn't want to see something from a higher perspective or learn something from a higher perspective. Yeah. King of Swords reversed. Somebody was not listening. They were not using their... It's kind of like somebody went with... I don't know if it's you or your person. Somebody went with their emotions or their sexual desires instead of listening to what Spirit was trying to say to them. See, like a misunderstanding. Somebody misunderstood. They asked Spirit for something and they misunderstood the answer. Because they weren't, I just heard because they weren't supposed to learn the answer, because if they learned the answer, it would change the outcome. This person had to learn something from somebody who was coming in. Crap, my phone's about to die. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So, oh my gosh, I just went blank. Okay, so someone could come in, the person from the past, they could come in and someone could just not understand what to do, what to say. Okay. Spirit, show me what my collective needs to know. If my collective is dealing with the 2 people, we have one person here who is from the past and one person here who is new. Wait a sec. Okay. Wipe that. If you have dated this person that you're with now, if you did not date the other person, they're going to be the new person, because I keep forgetting that your twin flame can show up as the new person, the old person, the, in-between person, the karmic, the soulmate. Your twin flame can show up wherever they want to be. If you are dealing, or if you are in a relationship right now, what is the, what's the outcome in that relationship if they stay with that? Calling in your soulmate. Someone's going to call in their soulmate. And they're going to make the effort because they're going to realize that they deserve love. a reconciliation, getting to know each other. So if you are in a relationship with someone right now, it's not going to last, right? Because one or both of you is calling in your actual true person. Whether you know it or not, you are calling in your real true person, your twin flame or your divinely guided soulmate, whoever it is that you're supposed to end up with. You're calling them in. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't know if you're ready for it, because a lot of times we call something in unintentionally and they come in before we're ready. As my story with the house, the fire, be ready at all times. You know, just be ready at all times, okay? When Spirit tells you something, get ready for it. It doesn't mean go out right then and go balls to the wall. It just means Spirit is preparing you, wanting you to be prepared, okay? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so you're going to call the soulmate in. The soulmate is your true person in. Your true person is someone from the past, not the person you are currently in a relationship with. There will be a reconciliation. You're going to have to get to know each other again after this third party energy has I don't know. I don't want to talk on that no more. Maybe someone doesn't want to talk about that no more. Reconciliation again. Playfulness. Okay, so remember how I told you a long time ago before I met my twin who I was happy, I was playful. Even when things went wrong, I always tried to turn to positive. Literally, people would tell me, shut up, that I was too positive. Because I would always try to find something good in the situation. Because even within how you look at someone, I believe that everybody has something beautiful about them. That there is no actual true ugly people in the world, because everybody has something beautiful about them. You know, even the devil himself had something beautiful about him. I don't care who you are. There is something beautiful. Let's pull card from the angelic light work. See what my collective needs to hear. This is a whole lot. I expected this to be a really short reading, and I don't even know what happened. I'm only taking the top. Finding what was lost. Now I'm curious to see what the next ones were. Special healing for the open-hearted. And pattern breaker. But it was kind of in reverse, so if it's reverse, you need to put it back the other way. Finding what was lost. Let's see what this is. Number 6. Number 6. From the perspective of the divine, nothing and no one can ever be lost, because all creation dwells within the realm of the divine awareness. However, we might sometimes feel lost to ourselves, disconnected to uncertain about who we are, where we belong, and what we are meant to do. At other times, we may feel that we have attracted lost souls that need comfort and guidance. Those souls could be in physical forms, or perhaps left their physical bodies behind and making their way towards the spiritual light that calls them home. We may yearn to reconnect with talents and emotional states to reclaim part of our being that we seem to have lost somewhere along the way. This oracle brings hope that anything lost shall be restored. All are held in the loving protection of the angels. That's exactly what I was saying about twin flames. Your twin flame comes to remind you that to have you notice that you're coming back to yourself. Your twin flame is yourself. Your twin flame is part of you. You are coming back to self. It is not about your twin. It is about you. Your twin is just always going to be linked to you. No matter where you are in this world, your twin is always going to be linked. Whether you're in a relationship with someone else, they're in a relationship with someone else, and you guys never speak again, you are always going to join back together again at the end. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're married in the 5D. You and your twin flame are married in the 5D. If you have lessons you must learn that you're not going to learn with your twin, then you must separate so that the karmics can come in, so that you don't destroy your twin. Because you can destroy your twin and risk your ability to make it to heaven. Just like that dream that I had that one day where I met Spirit on the bridge and everyone was going to heaven, and Spirit asked me, you know, because I mean, for a long time I didn't want to be here. I'm just going to keep it straight. I didn't want to be here. Spirit told me that I can go ahead and go, and I was like, yes. And I was so happy. And they said, but if you go, they won't make it. And I said, what? What do you mean? They said, if you go now, your twin flame will not do the healing work because you're no longer linked, and they will not make it. And I said, so you're saying that if I decide to go ahead and go, my twin flame won't make it to heaven? And they said, no. And I said, if I choose to stay, will they make it? And they said, we can't guarantee, we can't tell you the outcome, but if you stay, then they have a better chance if you do your work. You know, that's what they're implying. And they said, but before you choose, I have to warn you that if you stay, you're going to feel the weight of the world on you. You're going to feel all the pain. You're going to feel all of the emotions. And I kid you not, after I woke up from this dream, like my empathic, like, triggers were like off the chart. Like I had a hard time even being around anybody after this dream. But they asked me, you know, and I said, you know, what do you want? And I told them I would stay. And they are like, are you sure? Because the weight of the world is going to be on you. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to leave them behind. And I went back down to the ground because I was floating up with Spirit, you know, because I was watching all the other spirits go up to heaven, you know. It would look like literally like the rapture that's explained in the Bible, you know. That's what I was seeing in my vision, dream, whatever. And I floated back down, and once my feet hit the ground, it was like every bit of sadness, everybody's sadness I felt on me all at once. Like, and I woke up and I was like, I had been bawling my eyes out, and I woke up and it was hard. That was after the first time me and my twin split, when I had that dream. I'd been having chest pains before, so sometimes I wonder if it was actually a dream. Anyways, you have to come back to you, because it's all about you. It's not about your twin. Your twin is the other part of you. They have to secure and deal with their side of your twin flame connection. They're responsible for that side. You are responsible for your side. You know, it's kind of, in my mind, it's kind of like the way that you imagine how angels, you know, they say that angels have different faces. Like they all have, some angels have different faces, that there's different parts of them. That's just kind of how I imagine it being. It's not really what a twin flame is. Don't take it as that. I'm just saying that's how I imagine it. They have their own face. They have their side to your connection. When you heal, they will have to heal. When they heal, you will have to heal. Okay? So when you're linked, when one person heals, whether the other person wants to heal or not, it's going to force that person to heal. So I had to come back to myself to heal, so that it would call my twin flame to heal. When they healed, then they would have the better chance of being right where they're supposed to be. That does not guarantee that anything. I mean, Spirit was very clear about that. But, you know, I always think about that verse in the Bible that says, who will stand in the hedges? Who will stand at the gate and guard the gate? You know, someone has to be there to protect, to make sure that nothing bad can come in, and that we don't lose the good. Like, someone has to be willing to take the sacrifice. Someone has to be willing to realize it was going to be hard, but in the hard, there was beauty in the breaking, you know? Yeah. I'm really tired. I am so tired. I just looked over and this was the card I saw. Unfinished business. We still have things to discuss. Remember what I said about guilt and gossip? Someone here is afraid of what someone else or others will think. But someone here, this twin, has in the past, or they are currently feeling guilty for how they treated somebody. I'm not gonna lie to you, that just reminded me of there's a reading I did a while back, and it was they're not gonna feel the karma until they are put in an actual situation. If you truly love this person and then they hurt you, some Joe Blow can't come in and start loving this person and cheat on your person and feel the same. Your person is going to have to fall madly, deeply in love with someone else, so they know what the pain is, the physical, emotional, mental pain is that you felt when they hurt you. It's only when we realize the consequences of others for our actions do we really actually feel guilty for what it is that we've done. If we never felt that, we don't know what it feels like. We can't really judge it. So, I mean, we can't say too much for someone if they have not learned yet. Maybe that's why someone wants you to have compassion, because this person has never had to learn yet. They are learning now. I don't care what age they are. They could be 15 years old, or they could be, 40, 45, or 54 years old. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're in their upper 50s. It doesn't matter if they're in their 60s. Sometimes people have never had to learn these lessons. Either they ran from them or they have just never been put in this situation. It doesn't matter, okay? It just, all that matters is somebody is actually going to be learning the lesson now for how they treated others, because someone is going to hurt them the way that they have hurt others. And only then can they realize how they hurt you, collective. Or only then will you realize how you've hurt others. You know, it's a two-way street, you know, especially if you're in a twin flame union, it's a two-way street. All right, it is now starting to hurt talking, so I'm going to end this video. Until next time, as always, stay weird. Bye.